the Alola region, the seventh Pokemon region, and we have it here today to examine. I am totally doing this off script and as I am recording my screen, as you can see my mouse. We are going to take each island and take it apart piece by piece. Now, there are 5 islands to look at because I guess they're considering this the artificial island. But there is some hidden mystery on here. This is the island. This is the island right here that we saw in the original trailer. And we're going to start with there since I already broke it down, but we get to see more of the back. Now I will zoom in ever so slightly. And my little hand there. Now we have the original island here. As you can see right here, it's the platform where we get our starter Pokemon and battle How and possibly Lily. This is what I believe is Diamond Head, the equivalent of the real world Diamond Head, which is a volcano, obviously. But I was right. It was multiple islands because there is the harbor right there. And if we look closely right here, let me zoom in a little further, but not to get it too blurry. There we go. That right there is the Slack King Motel from the very first teaser. Seeing it on this is just amazing. But there's something that's curious to me. I feel like there's 2 routes to this island. Like this right here is the starter town right here. This is where we come from because this is our house. That literally is our house right there that I'm squeezing. Right there, that's our house. And there's the professor's laboratory, which is a beautiful hut in the tribal style of the Hawaiians. I originally thought we go this way and come down and go around. But there's a opening, we're able to see it in the other trailers, that goes into the forest. What if we get our Pokemon and we go through this and come all the way around here to the city? Either way, this is a circuit right here. It's a circuit, it wraps around, and there's something right here. In the trailer, it looked like an observatory. But that is hard to say at the moment. And see these buildings, because it's not only is it zoomed in so much and it's blurry, to an extent, but I'm so curious what these buildings are. And this is just the first island, guys. This is just the first island. Like I'm assuming one of these is one of these buildings right here because there's the Poké Center right there. We could see them dotted all around this map. But one of these buildings right here is is either a Pokemon gym or the trainer school. But another thing I find so amazing, it's obvious we're going to be going back to these islands because Surf. I doubt Surf is going to be the first HM we get. But it looks like we're like these islands here in this area here. And look right here. This is one thing I noticed. There's a hole right there under a bridge, like a sewer. What if there's something in there, that like the parts on that beach right there, and we surf in between and underneath the bridge? This is just the first island, and there's so much mystery to it. It's a beautiful region. I'm in love with the Alola region. But let's zoom out and take a look at this island. This island right here. Because I'll go to these 2 last. Island. This is the main island. We're going to call this the main island. Second island. Third island, maybe. And fourth island. We're going to look at the second island now. Zoom in. This is all we need to zoom in so far because this is a big map. This is a big area. Now, there's something I want to point out here that it caught my eye almost instantly seeing this and zoom in all the way. Okay, not that much. That's too blurry. right there is that resort hotel thing from the original teaser as well. So we found two of the game's landmarks from that teaser on this map. I'm not sure. I don't think that's gonna. It might be a Pokemon gym now. Looking at it, this is definitely a city right here. Stop coming up. This is definitely a city right here, but it's not the port city. The port city's right here with the big lighthouse, and we come through and there's a bridge, and we go through this forest, and there's a bridge right here that leads us to over here. It's like there's so much. Even look at this. Look at this right here. This green patch. If you notice, that is two shades of green, dark green and light green. Like that is right there a golf course. Why is there a golf course in a Pokemon game? Like that is a curious thing to look at. Then there's this castle thing, which this is so much mysteries, and there are these waterfall things. And I know there's a Hawaiian equivalent. I found an image from on Imager that has all these landmarks circled and what their Hawaiian equivalent is. I don't have the picture on me though, but it's just there's a blue building there. Like this could be no, this is not the Pokemon League. That could be a gym, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? What does that look like to you? This big blue building. And this is a city right here. This looks like a giant city. Right there. That's at the base of a volcano. And we can see there's the Poke Center right there. I mean, we can count the Poke Centers. I mean, starting on here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't see one down here near the golf course. And if you look closely, this is on a completely separate area of the map. Like, it's blocked, this area is blocked off from it, and this area, it's like a separate area on its own. Interesting. Oh, and then there's this thing right here. An island hidden by the clouds. There's your post game right there, but if you look closely, there's like a thing on it. It's either a tree or it's hard to say what it is. It looks like a tree, but it's not a tree. It looks like what if that's the moon dial? Oh. Okay then. What I mean, like they mentioned a moon dial in Pokemon X and Y where the sundial is. And it's in, I guess, in a neighboring region. What if that's the moon dial? Right there. I'm going to assume this. See, that's the thing. I don't know which island you're going to go to after the next. I'm assuming this is the secondary island we go to, but it's hard to say. Zooming back out now, we're going to go to the fourth island, maybe this island. I'm going to assume this is the final island, actually, too, because there's some. I want to put. Actually, no. Let's go to Island 3 real quick. Zoom in on Island 5. Oop, that's way too zoomed in. 1 second. Zoom out. Okay, this island is a complete mystery. Nah, but there's something we can see right here. There's actually two things I want to talk about. First off, this pyramid-like structure. And if you guys know me, as I mentioned in my Where in the World videos all the time, I love me some ruins. And that looks like it might be just a natural rock formation, but there's ruins right there. And this is where we meet the legendaries. Mark my words. Because if you remember back to the first trailer, when they showed the legendaries, there was this big structure tapering up like a pyramid behind them. And it looks just like that. This is where I think the legendary showdown will be. And there's a lot more to this island. Like there's ruins down here, that's that spiraling wall there. The only city here is this little dock here, right here. And you got this volcanic geyser. But the most mysterious thing, this giant tree. I mean, look, this tree is the size of a mountain. This reminds me of Yggdrasil, the world tree from Norse mythology. And it would make sense because they played with the Norse in the last generation. And now we have this, and continuing with this generation, What if this is where we catch Zygarde's perfect form? But what if we have to bring... no, this is even better. What if it's a version exclusive? What if you have to climb the tree to the top to catch Evital in, let's say, Pokemon Moon? And in Pokemon Sun, you have to climb to the top and catch Xerneas. And like they did in Pokemon Black and White, where you had to bring the two Genie Pokemon together to get Landorus. What if you had to bring both Life and Death to the tree to come summon Zygarde, but in his perfect form? I am hellbent on having Zygarde in his perfect form, and this Aegisil looking tree might be it. But this could also be where Marshadow is, because look at here. This looks like a marsh right here, near the foot of the tree. It looks like a marshy area. But yeah, there's only one island. There's only one city on this island. No, maybe no, because there's a Pokemon Center right there. But there doesn't seem to be a city around it. This just seems to only be landmass here. And there's this island over here. This is very intriguing. Fortunately, there's not much to say. I'll bring up this platform again as we enter to Island 4. And the final island. As we can see, the port city is right here, where this weird gardened off area is. This might be a safari zone, but that's hard to tell. This is where we come, but look at, let me say something about this. There's this walled off city. Why is there a walled off city? Like, this is the most mysterious thing, in my opinion, about this map. Why is there a walled off city? What are they trying to protect themselves from? Is this like an ancient city just built a wall around itself a long time ago? It's just so mysterious. But if we take a look at the port city that we arrive in, unless this is the Pokemon Center, there's no Pokemon Centers here, which is weird. Not in this city, but we can see one here. We see one here, and no, just here, and up in these the Snowy Town. And up near this blue thing. What is this blue thing? This, in my first look through of this map, at first I thought this was a power plant because it looks a lot like a nuclear reactor. But if we take a closer look, there's nothing else around this. And why would a Pokemon Center be here? I think this is the Pokemon League right here. Because if we look here, near this desert area, in these rocky crags, this looks like a wind farm, and I know Hawaii's big with wind farm energy. And that could be what I'm thinking is. That could be the wind farm. That powers the region. But if we take a look at all the islands, there's no, unless this somehow transfers the power throughout all 3 islands, 5 islands, 4 islands. Unless that transfers the power throughout all the islands, there's no other way to get these islands power. You don't see no power plants or wind farms on these. This must be a universe. It's hard to say. But back to the 4th island, going counterclockwise, we come from this weird Safari Zone city. I'm just going to call this... No, it can't be a Safari Zone, though. This is another mystery. Possible Victory Road to Walled City to this weird forest with a platform in the center. This looks like a place where you'd catch a legendary Pokemon. This maybe even is where Marshadow is, possibly, because that does look like a marsh area as well. But either way, you come out through the woods, Poke Center, weird building there. You surf across here, and there's these platforms again. Platform there, same platform as over here. But it gets weirder after that, because if we move down, platform there again at the base of the big mountain. And even weirder if we come to this beach, which is there's a beach in Hawaii that has black sand. I have a vial of the sand from this place, actually. Black sand. It's really cool. But if we look out here, this to me, it looks like a helipad. But it could be one of these platforms again. And if we look here, there's this weird tower castle thing. It's very mysterious, this region. So many unanswered questions just by looking at this map alone. And then there's this like a savanna area, which if this is a savanna area, I'm so excited because that's one of the biome types I've been wanting in a Pokemon game for a very long time. That's honestly what inspired the Where in the World videos was actually Pokemon biomes and how we never really get cold, like in all cold regions. Sinnoh was a cold region, but it wasn't in like an. I want an Arctic region. Now we have a very very tropical region. But as you can see, there's a little desert here where this power plant is. Well, I'm assuming power plant. But if we come up to the top of the mountain where the Pokemon Center is, you can see a teeny village right in here. Right there is a teeny village. It's maybe that's how you get to the Pokemon League is to come up the mountain and come in through here and come out through Victory Road. Comes out through here. Very mysterious indeed. But I want to know what this is. It looks like either a tower or a castle. Mysterious indeed. Now let's move to the very final island, the artificial island, which is an awesome idea, if you ask me. When I first saw this, I thought it was a giant ship, actually, but looking at it closer, you could see it's a giant, it looks like a giant resort, actually. But it has its port, it has this like little biome area, like a biosphere here where you could probably catch Pokemon. But there's this giant building right here, and at the top it looks like a satellite dish or a fountain. Two vastly different things. But that is hard to say. Like I've been saying, a lot of these things are hard to say, but like the blue building over here has me stumped. Why is there a golf course? What is this building? Is this where we catch the legendaries? What's Yggdrasil doing here? Artificial mountain, legendary platform, a walled off city, expecting attack on Titan going on. Mysterious castle ruins, ruins on a beach. I mean, I can't wait to play these games. Another beach over here. I mean, wow. And let's not forget the mysterious island right here. It's a mysterious. Oops. It's a mysterious island. And then, I mean, the volcanic island, the Stardew Island even has mysteries like the little sewer tunnel right there, and stop coming up. The little sewer tunnel right there. This beach over here, like there's an observatory somewhere up in here. Stop coming up. It's so exciting just looking at this map. The geyser with the black volcanic rock. There is a great deal of mystery to this region. So many unanswered questions, and this is a beautiful island. Pokemon will be coming up at E3 Treehouse thing going on next Tuesday. And I'm pretty sure it's noon Eastern Standard Time. But I'm sure they're going to be showing off Sun and Moon stuff there. New footage possibly, or even exploring regions. Maybe we'll even see new Pokemon. But I want to know more about this region. But that will be all the time we have. This pseudo Where in the World of Alola. But don't worry, the Where in the World videos will return next week as scheduled with an Australia video. So as always, just suggest places you want me to reimagine as a Pokemon region in the comments below. I'll always give you credit for it. With all the mystery to this region, with all the mysteries of Sun and Moon, the mysteries of Solgaleo, Lunala, even the starters have a little bit of mystery to it. When will we see these answers? That is a mystery on its own. I'm just going to cut this in right here. I'm calling it now. Artificial Islands, it has something to do with the evil team. Just saying that that's some shady shit they would do is have an artificial island for themselves. But yes, the 5 beautiful islands of the Alola region. I hope you enjoyed me sort of analyzing each island. And I hope you're as excited as I am. If you are as excited as I am, leave a like and share it around to spread the hype. Spread that hype so we can ride this hype train straight to November 18th. Or 5 days later if you're not from America or Japan, which sucks. But follow me on Twitter for updates on anything and everything Pokemon, as well as knowing all my videos go live. My Twitter is in the description below. I will be live tweeting during the Treehouse if it's being broadcasted over the internet, which it most likely will be. So follow me on Twitter for that, and we can experience that all together. Especially if it's on Twitch, I can show you guys. I can share the link with you guys. And as always, this has been Black Phoenix. Thanks for watching.